the Patriots Prayer Podcast. It's a tremendous show, one of the greatest shows in the history of the world.
This is Bryson Gray, and you are watching the Patriots Prayer.
PPN, you're doing the right thing.
On the Patriots Prayer Network. Thank you all.
Just falling, they all say, gather the faithful now and pray. The Patriots Prayer. The Patriots Prayer. All the wicks are trimmed, oil is filled to the brim. I haven't changed yet somehow. I'm the radical now. America's falling, they all say. Gather the faithful now.
What's up, people? Back with another Patriot Prayer reaction for you once again. It's the homie Tom. And this one is one called Balloons. But before I get into that, I want to give you guys an update because we did go to the inauguration. We had an amazing time at the inauguration. Shout out to Congressman Kwanzaa Hall, Michaela Montgomery, Lisa Watson, all the people that were there with us, and all the people that helped us get in without waiting in that big-ass line. That line was 1.5 miles long. Michaela said, hold up, wait, flashed a little badge, and the military opened the gates. We walked through the line in the side of the building into a private suite with drinks, private bathroom, food. We had a box overlooking the stage of the inauguration. Listen, we had a great time, and this is a little certificate that they gave us. I had 5 of the tickets to get into the inauguration because they moved it inside. So when they moved it inside, they gave us the inauguration tickets as keepsakes, and I was lucky enough to have mine autographed by the man himself. Put them up in my office, gave some away to friends as gifts, made a lot of people happy. But we had an amazing time. It was good to be a part of history. It was good to see history in the making, and boy, is he just lighting a fire under them right now. I mean, it's been fireworks since like 10 minutes before he took the oath. My God. When are y'all going to calm the hell down? For real. Jeez Louise. Listen, well, we had a great time. We're going to get into this one. This one is Balloons by Tom. So you know it's Tom. It's going to be some type of angle on a social issue or something like that, explaining some type of something that impacts most people or has impacted most people. And that's why I like his music. He's not like other people that just rap about cars and jewelry and clothes and drugs and women and whatever else. I mean, he usually is hitting on some type of another like social issue or whatever the case may be. And he does it from a point of view that you can completely say, yeah, I can relate to that. So listen, with no further ado, let's just jump into it. It's Tom, and the song is Balloons.
It's the days when no one even knew my name. Now everywhere I go, I wear a hat to hide my face. I got weapons hidden inside every room in my place. Now I have to keep a pistol on me, always just in case. This is a nightmare. Never expected the fame to be something I would wrestle with and fight to embrace. Sometimes I feel like the love I get's outweighed by the hate. I hid the tears, but I can't hide from the pain. I'm working 20-hour days, can't even lie to y'all, I'm burnt out. Asleep on my weight bench, trying to find the strength to work out. Should be happy I'm successful, I just went and bought my first house. Thought money would help cure my depression, but it's worse. How?
Ooh, shit. You know, he touched on a point, right? And he's like, most people that grew up poor, didn't have a damn thing, they always think money is going to be the thing that makes them better, makes them feel better, makes the depression go away. Like rich people don't have problems. Man, let me tell y'all, that's not the truth. And I'm not speaking from a rich person point of view. It's just that I happen to actually be in circles where there are people that have quite a bit of money. And like, remember the old adage, the Biggie adage, he said, more money, more problems. Well, it's not just something that you say. and it comes with a lot of responsibility. And he's explaining the weight of that responsibility. Like, he wants to go inside the house and turn the lights out. And believe me, I've been there. Trying to start a network, trying to get things to grow, putting out content, managing other people's content, running businesses on the side, things like that, trying to, accelerate, trying to move up the ladder and that sort of thing. But I get it, man. I completely get it, because there are days where it's like, okay, I need my me time. And you just turn the lights out, turn the AC up. You want to pull the blanket over your head and say, I'm done. Completely done for the day. I'm not doing anything. I'm not taking any phone calls. None of that. I get it. 100% get it.
Tired of it. Lucky I don't have a manager, because I'll be firing them. Tired of talking to other artists who just want to tell me I'm inspiring them. Parents keep telling me they have a kid and they're thankful the child is admiring me. Great. Want to know how I feel? I might kill myself before retiring. I'm in the clouds. I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time.
Hey, let me just say this right up front. The hook is fire. The hook is complete. Like, you see it right there? The hook is fire. One of the earliest criticisms of Tom, I never said it because I think his hooks always fit his songs. I don't think that his hooks are meant for mainstream rap. I think they were meant for the situation, for the song that he was putting out. But man, let me just tell you something. This hook right here, this hook is awesome. He really outdid himself with this particular one. You hear that, man? Listen, this is music. This thing's just rap music. Listen to this hook. This is
like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me.
Listen, I told that hook is fire. My God, man, listen, this dude right here, he's gonna be around for a long time. I know there are rappers out there like, man, I can't wait till this dude goes away. Notice he done brought up Eminem like 3 times in my own memory that he done talked about Eminem. I think he rapped over one of M's beats, and now he's, I wouldn't say he's trolling him. I mean, I think in that Daddy's Home song, Roseanne says something about screw Eminem, I'm Roseanne. Sooner or later, what's going to happen? Sooner or later, what's going to happen is Eminem. It's Eminem. Sooner or later, he's going to open his mouth, and then what's going to have to happen is then the culture war is really going to kick off, because there are going to be those of us who feel the way we feel about Eminem and used to really vibe with this dude that are just don't vibe with him no more. Remember, Eminem said, and I said it in the last video, anyone who voted for Trump, don't be his fan or some BS, but he said something like that. And when you say stuff like that, and you're already trash. He said he don't want fans that they voted for Trump. That's what it was. We don't give a damn, dude. And most of America don't give a shit about you saying you didn't want fans if you voted for Trump. We are not vibing with you like that no more. And the people that do, it's just over the music. You personally, they probably think, just like me, they used to admonish you, think that you were this person that really got them until you started speaking on political shit, dude. I mean, stay away from that crap. I mean, hopefully one day he gets enough guts to come out and say, yeah, I didn't want to disappoint the culture that supported me, and that's the reason why I took the position I did, but I was wrong. But it takes a lot of humility for someone to say something like that. But if he did, I would respect him for it. But until he does, I really am no longer, I can honestly say I am no longer a fan of Eminem.
I miss the times when I could go outside. Go. go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me. I miss the times when I could go outside. I didn't have to watch my back out of the corner of my eye. I didn't have to fake a smile and pose for pictures all the time. Can't even lie, I miss when time was really mine. Now I just belong to everybody else but me. These panic attacks are making it awful hard to breathe. Built a vocal booth inside the crib and stopped making beats. Don't even rap, I stand inside of it and scream. Like this is not what I...
Jesus. What the hell? Tom, are you okay, bro? Are you okay? This is not cool to feel like this, bro. Jeez, wait. He's really on some, he's not holding back emotion. He's talking. I remember Eminem came out with a song too when he first came out, and he was I forget what it was called. But it was right after he had first came out, and it was talking about people following him into the bathroom to get autographs and that sort of thing. And I guess when you do catch a certain amount of fame, you feel like you can't go anywhere. I remember they said Michael Jackson used to dress up. He used to have makeup artists come in and put a costume on him, and he would go out with it. He'd look like an old white dude. He called himself Dave. The stories are out there. You can find them on YouTube, I'm sure. But yeah, he used to call himself Dave. It'd be like an old middle-aged white dude because he just couldn't go anywhere. He couldn't go to the movies, couldn't go to the mall, couldn't go anywhere. And when you reach a certain level of fame, I'm sure that's exactly what Tom has to deal with on a daily. Or maybe he's just making this song about people who feel that way, that he understands because it's in him to understand. I'm not sure. If I ever get the chance to ask him, I will, though. For real. I would, Tom, if you ever see this, the Patriot Pair podcast, we would love to have you on as a guest, brother. We would love to talk to you. And everybody who watches us wants to hear from you. That's for damn sure. We definitely, we already spoke with Jam Wayne. We had an interview with him. Cool dude, very cool dude. Lyrical is all hell. Very good guy. I would love to speak to Adam Calhoun and Dax or Tom, anyone in that particular hemisphere, that genre of rap, people that are actually saying something. I would love to have you guys on.
I expected. I worked my hands to the bone. Stand inside of it and scream. Like this is not what I expected. I worked my hands to the bone, and my anxiety is triggered by the apps on my phone. I tried deleting them so the internet would leave me alone, but the lack of attention made me feel worse than before. I'm sick of it all. The internet watching me trip when I fall. Embarrassed that everyone witnesses all. My illness isn't real time. Man, I'm addicted to y'all. Rappers on Twitter don't get me involved. I'm posing for photos with fans in the mall and dying inside pretending I'm strong. I'm not a celebrity. I am just Tom.
See? But I'll be one of them people, though. Tom, I need that picture. Tom, I need that picture. So would you. Stop lying. Same thing, though. The fame is not what you think it is. You got your life as your own and everything, and when you're famous, all eyes are on you, and everywhere you go, everything you do, you're criticized. I can imagine that it's a hell of a lot of pressure to have on your shoulders, is to be someone that everyone looks up to, and having to hold a certain type of composure or be a certain way in public, and so that they don't try to use that against you. And with all the things that Tom has said on the in his music and whatnot, I'm sure that somebody somewhere with a camera on the other side of these issues would love to catch Tom being out of character. They would absolutely love it, because they would use it against him. So, you know what I'm saying, bro? Keep your head, keep good people around you and in your circle. You know what to do. You've been doing it. Just keep doing it.
And dying inside, pretending I'm strong. I'm not a celebrity. I am just Tom. I'm in the clouds. I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds. Give me like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away.
And I love that hook.
I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop. years when every Friday.
I'm gonna say it for a third time. I love that hook. That's riding music right there. I would just be in the car, just zone the hell out with that hook on, man. I could have that hook on repeat. He nailed it.
Wasn't spent with my therapist. Then I realized I hated fame and accepted I'm scared of it. I got Ativan, Cipralex, Xanax, and Seroquel in a Tupperware container. I don't touch, I just stare at them. Breathing exercise is supposed to help me to cope, but nothing works quite as good as a bottle of Jack and a smoke. I try to focus on my breath, but it gets stuck in my throat. This never happened back when I was young and happy and broke.
I never thought I'd be the rapper all these rappers trying to be. Posting 20 times a day, now I don't have no privacy. Meeting with these major labels, CEOs with giant teams. If y'all want to do business, why are y'all trying to lie to me? I'm bored of the fame. Every time it feels fresh again, I'm getting more of the same. Interviewers think they know who I am. They made up their mind before I explain. Well,
wow. I mean, he's just saying the same thing from different angles with different situations. This is... my God, I guess when you get to the level he is, you have to go through this. This has to be like a rite of passage for people, when they go from being here to here. It's got to be a rite of passage. Your time is not your own. You don't have any privacy. And I'll say it again. It's just the realities of someone who goes from being here to here. And it doesn't mean that he doesn't necessarily feel appreciation for the level of stardom that he's gained, but there's certain things that come with. I can remember growing up poor. We were the happiest we ever were. We didn't have a damn thing. Most people have a story like that. I'm not special, but the thing is, it's like you remember those days and you look back on them and you cherish them, even though you go out there, work your fingers to the bone, because in the back of our minds, there's a certain amount of happiness that comes with accomplishment. But I think that is different from the happiness you get from, or the sadness that comes with a certain type of success. There's those who work their finger to the bone, but they don't. That doesn't mean that they're famous. Fame is something altogether different, and I can hear it, and whether or not this was just a song he made or not, he still nailed the emotion behind it. He nailed what people feel about it. Things that they're going to have to go through. I guarantee it.
Because you asked so nice, I guess I'll tell. Ain't been feeling too hot lately, Jim. Is there anything else? Great, cause lately every day I feel like I'm living in hell. I'm glad the music helps you, but I might really kill myself. When this magazine gets printed, can you send one to my house? I'd like to own a tiny piece of me like everybody else. Go, watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow.
See, and I just now noticed it in the hook. They want to see me pop, they don't want to see me blow. So he's got eyes on him for people all the time looking for him to fail. It's looking for him to do something out of character, looking for him to say something they can use against him, whatever the case may be, because he has taken such a hard line position against certain ideologies and that sort of thing. And he stood his ground and defended his point of view very well, extremely well, better than 90% of people. And he's done it through music, and it's been amazing to watch the evolution of Tom MacDonald. Really has.
Reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me.
So if you haven't already, go cop that, because that's going playlist for me. The Balloons by Tom, that just made the playlist, because I can't wait to hear that hook in the car turn all the way up. Guys, as usual, man, listen, people go through things, and it doesn't matter at what stage of life you're in. You can go through something and be rich. You can go through something and be absolutely broke, beyond broke. I think there is a middle ground somewhere, and that's truly what most people aim for. I think it's what I'm aiming for, is just not to be stressed out from anything money related, just to be able to have enough. But you want to still be able to have your own privacy, your own life, the things that you want, your family life and your personal life and all that kind of stuff. You got to keep it separate. And when you get to a certain level of fame, you got to really be careful and picky with who your friends are. And sometimes you got to be really careful about who you let go too, because some of them could even be family. They could be family. Sylvester Stallone put out a list of like 10 things to do for people who get money, like a lot of money. And they were really, really interesting. Don't go buy a house immediately. Don't tell everybody how successful you are. Keep it to yourself. There's a lot of things that he said in that were just full of wisdom, absolute wisdom. You know how many people win the lottery and they're broke very short time later? It happens all the time. There's a show on lottery winners. I forget if it was on the Lifetime channel or whatever. It used to come on the weekend. But guys, listen, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for tuning in. And if you enjoyed hanging out with me and you enjoyed the reaction, go ahead and smash that like, subscribe button and share this thing out across all your platforms. We're trying to grow the channel, but we can only do that through you guys liking and sharing what we do here. That's it. It's the only way we can grow. And there are certain platforms where it's a lot harder than others, especially for material like we do, especially for the things that I personally say and the positions I personally take. And it just seems like the powers that be really have it in for me. That's a bar, right? So do us the favor of liking and subscribing and sharing the content, because that's how you can help us get to the next level and accelerate. Check us out on our Rumble channel. We got a channel specifically over there for reactions. We have a channel over there for a podcast where podcasts are streaming every single day. We have so many hosts, and they all got different perspectives on things that are happening in the world around you. So check us out at thepatriotsprayer.com. Tell your friends about it, and tune in for the next Patriot Prayer reaction. Thanks, guys, for having us in your home, giving us your time or whatever time you gave to this video. We really do appreciate it, and we thank you so much. And as usual, the silent majority, you need to stop being silent and stand your ground. We'll see you next time on the Patriots Prayer.
This is the Patriots Prayer Podcast. It's a tremendous show, one of the greatest shows in the history of the world.
This is Bryson Gray, and you are watching the Patriots Prayer.
PP, and you're doing the right thing.
On the Patriots Prayer Network. Thank you all.